Sophia was an ordinary girl with an extraordinary imagination. But even she couldn't have conjured up the events that began one crisp autumn morning. The day had started like any other until a small, unmarked parcel arrived at her doorstep. The package was plain, wrapped in brown paper and tied with twine. No return address, no note, nothing to indicate who had sent it or why. Curiosity piqued. Sophia carefully untied the string and peeled back the paper. Inside, nestled in a bed of old, crumbling parchment, was a pendant. The pendant was beautiful, yet oddly compelling. It was made of a strange, iridescent metal that gleamed in the light, its surface adorned with intricate designs. At its center was a deep, blood-red stone that seemed to pulse with a life of its own. Sophia felt an inexplicable connection to it, as if it were calling to her from some distant place she could not recall. That night, as she lay in bed with the pendant resting on her nightstand, Sophia had the first of many vivid dreams. In her dream, she was no longer herself but a young woman of nobility, draped in silken gowns and adorned with jewels. She walked through grand halls, her footsteps echoing off marble floors. Servants bowed as she passed, and courtiers whispered behind her back. She was Sophia yet not Sophia. Her name in the dream was Seraphina, and she was a princess. The dreams became a nightly occurrence. Each time, Sophia found herself deeper in this other life, experiencing moments of joy, power, and an underlying sense of dread. She saw herself at lavish balls, riding through forests, and sitting on a grand throne. But the dreams always ended the same way, with her standing on a high balcony, looking out over her kingdom as the sky darkened. She would hear a whisper, feel a sharp pain in her back, and then everything would go black. Sophia awoke each morning with a start, her heart pounding, the sensation of the final moments of her dream lingering like a shadow. She tried to brush them off as mere nightmares, but the pendant seemed to disagree. The more she wore it, the more connected she felt to her dream life. The lines between reality and the dream world blurred, and Sophia found herself wondering if her dreams were memories. Determined to uncover the truth, Sophia began researching her dreams and the pendant. She visited libraries, consulted historians, and even sought out psychics. Each source led her deeper into the mystery, but one thing became clear. The pendant was ancient and powerful, a relic from a time long past. It had once belonged to Seraphina, the princess in her dreams. As Sophia delved into her past life, she uncovered a tragic tale. Seraphina had been the heir to a great kingdom, beloved by her people and feared by her enemies. But her life had been cut short in a brutal betrayal. The whisper Sophia heard in her dreams was that of a trusted advisor who had turned against her, and the sharp pain was the dagger that had ended her life. Sophia's heart ached with the weight of her past, but she knew she had been given a chance to set things right. The pendant was not just a connection to her past life but a key to unlocking the truth. The more she learned, the more the pendant glowed, as if guiding her toward her destiny. One night the dreams changed. Instead of the usual ending, Sophia found herself standing on the same balcony, but this time she was not alone. The whisper came, but Sophia turned to face it, the pendant glowing fiercely against her chest. The figure of the betrayer appeared before her, but instead of fear, Sophia felt a surge of power. The pendant blazed with light, and the scene around her dissolved into pure energy. Sophia awoke, the pendant now dim and cool against her skin. She knew the cycle had been broken. The pendant had done its job, helping her reclaim her past and empowering her in the present. The dreams ceased, and Sophia felt a peace she hadn't known before. The pendant, once a symbol of mystery and tragedy, became a reminder of strength and redemption. Sophia, now fully aware of her past, embraced her present with renewed vigor, knowing that some mysteries were meant to be solved, and some destinies were meant to be fulfilled.